All right, so welcome to Isky Cams.
First time in California.
First time in California. You're out here racing. Can't say what it is for yet, or can we?
Mega Cash Days.
Mega Cash.
We can't say the city, but
No.
Mega Cash Days.
I've been tagging it as Area 51.
I like it. I saw that on there.
I thought that was pretty good.
It was. When I saw that on there, I said I'm gonna have to use that one.
That'll keep them guessing. But he's within 8 hours of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Anywhere in 8 hour. Yeah.
Somewhere in California is
In 8
where we're
hours.
racing.
So since you're here, it's breaks Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So you decided to come over, and I'm going to give you a little tour. And you'll see Ed's first cam grinder, a couple of the mid-80s, 90s, 2000s cam grinder, and then to our newest Landis LT1.
Which is
Which
amazing
is
machine.
the latest and greatest cam grinder, most accurate. It's hydrostatic. It's not ball screw like almost everybody else. And you'll see the area where we are cleaning up to make put the second one in, and we'll show you how fast that grinds compared to the other ones. That'd be pretty interesting. We'll show where we build our roller lifters and
So Isky
all
is
that.
stepping up to the plate and
Yes.
moving into some new technology.
Yeah, we're not just advertising. You have to have the infrastructure to back it. So that's what we're doing. I mean, to go from cam grinders that were a little older to the best one in the industry, kind of shows our commitment to it now, and I think everybody notices. So, and now we're getting 2 of them. So that's,
Absolutely. Well, I know amongst all the street outlaws, the cam lifters, I mean, everything has been working fantastic. So
yeah.
definitely everything going the right direction there.
Yeah, what I like about the Street Outlaws is that MPK is fun, and like you're doing our big lifter and everything on that, but you're going more towards street stuff so that everybody can kind of be like, oh, I can build that. You know, I can build a regular big block, and it's not some crazy inch 95 lifter. It's a regular, 842 or 937 lift or something like that. So they can make these combos together. And that's one of the things we're going to work on, right? Is we're going to have a line of, Scott Taylor, this is what I have in my motor, the exact setup in my motor for street.
Absolutely.
And you can copy it. You can get that same cam. We're doing the same thing with Kai and Claude, and that's one of the new things that we're doing so that people can have no doubt that this is what you're running, and it takes the guesswork out of it. So that's one of the fun
So
things.
whether you got a go-kart,
Yes.
small engines, big engines, flatheads, LS motors.
Yep.
Pretty
LS,
much.
big blocks. I mean, like I showed you in there, we had Volvos, we had Jaguars, we had a bunch of different cores, Pontiac 4-cylinders. So we do everything. That's the difference with us. We don't just do all LS and LT1 cams like some companies. We do everything,
Maybe even moving more into diesel stuff coming up.
Yeah, that's with this next bigger machine, that's the plan, is to get into all that stuff. It's a good market, and we keep getting requests for it. And then we still do, we'll even do the V12 Jags and stuff like that, and the bigger length cams. So we need that machine for that.
So, guys, anything y'all need to do with valve train, think about Isky.
Yeah, definitely. It's working for you?
It's working for me, for sure. We've been doing pretty good with it, and hoping we can get a win next season. That's what we
definitely. You've been on the edge of a win.
I know. We've been close. Everybody's been rooting for us, but
Team Isky's been out there winning.
For sure.
Doing good.
For sure. Some of my competitors with Isky.
But you are the original
for sure
Isky outlaw, so we have to get you a win. It's not for lack of trying, that's for sure.
That's
just a little bad luck here and there, but you definitely will do it.
Absolutely. So we're excited to be here. Thank you for our tour, letting us tour. And, we've been meaning to get over here for a while, so I'm glad we finally got over here. Gonna get to take a look at some of these awesome machines.
Yep, it's fun.
Mike's trying to figure it out, y'all.
p.m. on the West Coast, so our second shift has already gone home. But we have 7 stations where they just straighten cams. So when they come from the manufacturer, we like to make sure they're straightened from the cores. Most guys just put the cores in and grind them, but we don't do that. So we just continually straighten cams. These are all the different cams here. But I'll take you to the older section, which I call the early era, which is this side of the building.
Before I was born.
Oh. Way before you were born.
Well, I was born in '96, so.
So this is pre-Landis?
This is way pre-Landis. Yeah, so that machine there, Ed actually made himself. So he cast his own. He made those cameras. He couldn't buy them, so he made them.
So how long would it take to grind a cam with this machine?
So with this machine, it's 40 minutes. So the same cam that you just saw, they would make them on these machines. Very accurate still, but it would take 40 minutes.
And that one over there
So
took
in that,
4 minutes.
It took 4 minutes. So now in the same amount of time, you're doing 10 cams. So the other thing about this is it goes by feel and the master and the machine. Eventually they sent our trainer here on top. Manufacturer. So this is another one that he's done. So he built
I
all.
like to grind stuff over here.
Yeah.
So Nolan was just telling me at 101, Ed could run this machine blindfolded. That is insane. He knows it very well. Was one of the main machinists for 20 plus years. .101, still sharp as a tack. Ed Iskenderian.
I didn't know what that is.
Damn, look at that. That's some Kai Kelly shit right there.
Justin said it. You,
Old school.
he said that's 8 tracks.
Yeah. Like what?
Does that
Eight
mean there are 8 songs
Eight,
on it?
is that 8 tracks on it?
Yes. That's crazy. Some old stuff.
Wow.
So that's the small.
There's actually a lot of old stuff in here.
Oh, all right. So this is a cast small block Chevy core. So this is how they come in from the core manufacturer. So it's got the gear that's hubbed, and it's all round lobes. You can see how very rough it is. So this is the blank, and you can see the hard spots there where it's actually cast in. And now we'll go ahead and grind it. But they all come in like this. They don't come in as round lobes like some people think. They're already, the lobe spacing or concentricity of lobes is always set for it. Okay, so we'll have Warren put it in. So this is our Landis cam grinder.
Now these here are what we call a steady run. It picks up the center, and then these come out and will grab the lobes to steady the cam so that when the wheel comes in, it doesn't flex. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see much. Go on.
So we'll show you two this way where it actually cuts, and then we'll show you two without the fluid running. Okay, so go ahead and start it.
I feel like I'm in a car wash.
You are in a car wash.
We're trying to see.
What'd you see?
Nothing.
So after about 4 minutes, it'll come out. But we'll run this and show you what it does without the fluid. Okay, so 4 minutes later, it comes out. It's finished.
That is insane.
40 minutes to make that cam.
And this machine just did it in 4.
In 4 minutes. And accurate. Completely accurate. No chance for error. The grinding wheel adjusts for the wear that it does.
So is it done or?
It's done.
The only thing we got to do is label it and then get it to Parco.
And that's
So
what
next
the
it
laser
goes-
is over there.
That's what the laser's doing,
Okay.
yeah.
Next it goes to the laser
Yeah.
etcher.
Yeah, because right now, see, there's nothing marked on the end of the cam.
So it just went from this to this in 4 minutes with the Landis. That's insane.
Yeah.
We're slowing it down, but we'll show you what
It's probably
how
about-
fast it really does.
Probably about 1/3 speed.
1/3, yeah.
Approximately.
Okay, so go ahead and start. You can build it. You'll see what action it has to do with grinding.
I'm still trying to figure out which part inside this machine is the one that's.
So the wheel's over there. So watch the wheel move.
See the wheels way back there.
Okay.
The round wheel.
Oh, so it's gonna bring it closer to it.
It's gonna bring it over here.
Gotcha.
So you'll see the cam start to rotate.
See, it's one of them high-dollar machines.
Yeah, about $1.5 million with everything.
And so you said that's like 10 thou off of it?
10 millimeters.
10 millimeters off of it.
10 millimeters.
Oh, okay.
And that's 1/3 of the speed.
That's 1/3 of the speed. After it goes through this couple lobes, then we'll show you what it actually grinds at so you get an idea. So this way you can see it. See, it's doing the finish cut now on that lobe.
Holy crap.
So that's,
So then it just rolls over to the next one.
yeah, see how nice it was on that finish cut? Make it nice and smooth. Starts out a little harder when it's still in the rough.
Yeah, right there at the end, it slowed down.
Yeah. And that makes that nice smooth finish on it.
There it is, right there.
Okay, let's stop it after. Let's stop it here, and now we'll go what it actually does full speed.
Alright, that was slowed down for demo purposes. Now they're gonna speed it up, y'all.
Okay, give me a minute because I got to do something. So we're getting full speed now. This will be full speed, but I've got to make sure that I.
Do you ever mess up?
Yes.
Has it got a crash alarm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
after it hits.
After it hits?
After it hits,
Let's
it's
put
gonna
it
crash.
this way. There's a camshaft over in the pile over there where I messed up.
Uh-oh.
You know you messed
It's
up
just one?
when there's no
Just
nose
one.
on
There's
it.
only one mess
It's just
up?
flat
Good.
crash.
Only
one.
We had only one.
Only
mess
one
up.
so far.
You know how many times I mess up?
Yeah.
In a year, he's only crashed once. Well, it didn't really crash. It just grinds the nose right on.
Okay. Are we ready?
All right, we're ready.
Okay. Let's just.
Watch it knock it out in like 4 seconds.
Faster than we
Well,
rate.
it still has to be really accurate, but this is what it looks like.
Oh, wow.
Then you'll see the finish where it slows.
So how does it know? How does it know when it's good? Or is that
It's
your
perfect.
command?
So the thing is you have to program it correctly.
But I'm still trying to figure out what inside the machine says, okay, you're done with this one. Let's move on to the next one.
So it only does what you tell it to do.
It literally does what you tell it to do. So like we have a wheel that's specially designed for this, which is a high-speed wheel, and then we look at the finish, and we check the finish, and we'll show you that we'll check the surface finish, and it has to. So you have to do all that R&D before you do your cams.
Gotcha.
So for every cam, we
Let
know
this
exactly
run
what
first.
the material. That's why the material is so important. The grinding wheel is important. Programming is important.
So it's going to make X amount of revolutions
Yes.
and it's going to stop.
And we could actually make it go a lot faster, but we like a better finish.
Slower you go, the better
Slower,
the finish.
the better the finish. Yeah. So we could actually cut it in a couple minutes, but we add an extra minute or so that it's much more accurate and smoother. The wheel lasts longer. And this wheel is the carbon composite wheel that we have on here right now.
The carbon CDN.
Carbon CBN wheel is what we have on that right now.
It's a special one that they make for us.
All right, Nolan, thank you for letting us tour the factory, man. This
Yep.
place is killer. This
Yep.
land is super impressive.
Machines are awesome, aren't they?
It is, absolutely. I'm excited to see what the future holds. Isky's been growing like crazy.
Yep.
And I don't see any stop in the future. I think just going up from here.
Another one on the way. Like when you first came, we didn't have all that room, but now you see it's all cleared out and ready to go for the next one.
Like we might be getting another Landis, y'all. Even more production.
Exactly. Another 5 times production. Yeah.
Wow.
Looking
That's-
forward to it.
Good deal. Thank you for everything, Nolan. Appreciate the tour.
All right, you got it. Thanks for coming.